Okay, so I want to say hi again, guys. How you doing? I'm in Blender. I just made this simple animation in pretty simple. I'm just moving the camera around in the 3D viewport. I'm not actually using an actual camera like in the scene, I'm saying. But this is a simple little animated scene I made in Blender, okay? And I made this, well, just the cloth attached to the wooden beam thing, just moving up and down there. Um, in the last video you'll see, and what I've done is I've just basically just put a few more effects on. um, I've not rendered the scene. It would take ages to even save this. It's a looping animation you're looking at here, but I've put a couple of lights in the scene. I even parented a light to the wooden beam, or the brown beam here. I'm not using any fancy textures. All I've done is I've put some reflection on. I've put the bloom on. I turned the bloom on, the reflections and stuff, and I've added some lights. I put a few pillars in and a ground plane with some colours, just to show you, just to show what it looks like. The light's very bright. That's why the shadows are coming massively on the ground there. But yeah. I tweaked a few things. I tweaked the stiffness, or the what's it called? The let me find that for a second. Where is that damn thing? Hold on one second. I tweaked one of the things here. Where is that? Hold on one second. I'll find it. I tweaked one of the. There's a lot of different settings, as I say, for the cloth. Tension, bending. Where is it? I can't find the one. If you hold on one second, stiffness, just stiffness. I think it was stiffness, bending. Hold on one second. Let's check. But yeah, you can see what we can do though there. Oh, just stiffness. Is it underneath, under shape? It was like underneath shape. There's stiffness. But there's many different ones you can do, changing them. But I'm pretty happy with this. I'm learning more and more about Blender all the time. I'm using Eevee renderer to show this, okay, to do this here. We're not using cycles, but Eevee's so great in a real-time rendering. I think it looks pretty cool, to say the least, as it is. But obviously, you render the scenes out. You're supposed to save them and go to render, and you save it out as a video or images, obviously. But yeah, I'm definitely learning a lot more about 3D animation, and I know it's going to help me a lot for my 2D animation too. And that's what I'm doing this for, because I'm using this to help me with setups for 2D art, animation, and comics and stuff in many different ways. But I'm so impressed by some of the 3D that I will actually be doing some 3D animation as well, plus mixing that with live action and blue screen background like movies and stuff. I'm trying to do some cool stuff, okay? I'm writing stories and scripts for stories with different characters and things. I'm just really into the whole thing, alright? But yeah, this is like pretty rough, compared to what it would be like if I was to render this out, but still pretty nice, what you can do, right? It just shows what you can do. Just playing around with this basically. It's pretty fascinating. I'm just moving the camera around. You could put an actual camera in the scene and animate it, with this obviously. Yeah, I'm just really happy with this, to be honest with you. What I want to try and give a go before we go is I want to just turn on my visuals for a second. I want to duplicate one of these objects here, one of these pillars. I'm going to move it down. I'm just going to do a little experiment just quickly, okay? What I will need to do is turn on collisions for this, so I'm going to go over to the collisions tab. I know you can't really see here, just turning collisions on for that under the physics tab. So now, if I'm not mistaken, this particular pillar should have some kind of interaction with that. I'm not too sure. Let me just see if I press play. It's not really hold on. Oh, hold on. Is that working on? Not really too well, right? It's too low down, that's why. Okay, let's just see what we got. I'm going to move my timeline across here. Okay, I'm going to try and bring this up. I don't know if we'll see anything real time here happening. You should do. We should see some kind of thing going on. Press play. Yeah, we do, don't we? We do see that, do we? Okay, hold on. If I move this along, if I make this bigger, like really bigger, then what are we going to get from there? Just doing a little experiment, really. So press play quickly for a second. Is it going to work? Yeah, it works. Look, it does work. It's pulling the cloth all along the top of that thing. So I just added physics to that block, basically, so that things collide with it. But the cloth, obviously, I've made it so that it collides with itself. You know. What I could even do from here is I could even add some more animation to this. If I just really quickly turn on automatic keyframe just quickly for a second. Now I'll turn on the visuals so I see what I'm doing. So this is about here, right? I'm going to lengthen up my thing, drag out the timeline for a second too. If I go along there, where are we? Hold on. So this is there. Let me just see where we're at. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. It's almost like it's adding frames or trying to calculate stuff there. I think it's because I had automatic keyframing on while that was working out his thing. What I was really trying to do really was I'm not too sure, it pulls this along in a strange way now. Pulls this along. It'll be okay in a minute, hopefully. Going along here. No, I thought I could just basically I was just trying to like work out how I could let's just see, hold on. Turn those off for a second. It's pulling this across here. I can turn my camera, can't I? Forgot. Okay, then what happens is this thing should move. Oh, okay. So if I go here, turn this on for a second, turn automatic keyframing on. This is here, then if I just suddenly move this across here now, that should just drop down. So let's just go here, turn that off, bring this down. I'll stop the video in a moment. I'm just doing some tests. Okay, let's just see what's what. Okay, just see what's what. Okay, it goes across. That should move quickly, and that should just drop. Just see what's going to happen. It moves and it drops, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's good physics, basically. Good. I'm going to see that back one more time and I'm going to stop the video. Okay guys, see it from another angle. Pulls it across, and then that drops. Pretty cool, huh? Kind of fascinated by this, I really am. I'm going to stop the video any minute. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks a lot.